Hey, what's going on YouTube? So in this video, we're going to be covering Navy Federal's VA loan program that requires zero money down or that allows 100% financing on your first or next home purchase. So if you are a member of Navy Federal Credit Union, as well as a service member, either active or retired, you could qualify for the VA loan program that Navy Federal is currently offering in today's market. Now in this video, I'm going to be covering some of the guidelines as well as closing costs that pertains to the VA loan program, as well as some of the eligibility requirements and the benefits for the VA loan. So if you stick around to the very end of this video, you'll know exactly what you need to do in order to qualify for Navy Federal's VA loan program with zero money down or very little money out of pocket, or even zero money out of pocket, depending on how you want to structure your loan and the acquisition of your first or next property. Now, my name is Art Smith, MLS number 2013410, and on this channel, we talk about personal and real estate finance in order to help you build wealth and get qualified for loan programs just like this that are out in the marketplace for us to take advantage of. Now, a couple of disclaimers before I get into the content of this video. Number one, I apologize for my voice. I am losing my voice because I am recovering from a cold. And disclaimer number two is that some of the guidelines that I'm going to be going over here in this video are not going to be coming from Navy Federal directly. These are going to be pulled from other lenders and also the United States government and their guidelines on or that pertain to VA loans. Given that this is a government-backed program or a government-sponsored program, guidelines are going to be coming directly from the United States government or from the Veterans Affairs Office as well too. So right now, let's jump right into the VA loan program that Navy Federal is currently offering. Minimum down payment is going to be $0 or 100% finance or 100% LTV for this home loan program. You have the option of putting down 5%, 10%, 20%, or even 50% down. If you put more down with this home loan program, you will have a slightly better interest rate as opposed to putting zero down. And if you go with the zero down home loan option and you plan on taking advantage of a down payment assistance in your local municipality, then you could go up to 105% of the combined loan to value ratio for purchase transactions. Minimum FICO score for the VA loan program is going to be 580 as far as your FICO score, and they will be pulling from all three bureaus, and that's going to be Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. Now, the lower your FICO score, the higher your interest rate will be at the time of origination. The higher your FICO score, the lower your interest rate will be at the time of origination. And the maximum debt to income ratio for this home loan program is going to be 38% on the front end and 45% on the back end. Now, the DTI ratios can bump up to 50% on the back end, but that's going to be dependent on the state as well as the county that you are looking to purchase a property in. And if you want to learn more about the debt to income ratio guideline or requirements for the VA loan program, do me a favor and comment the word DTI in the comment section below, or simply ask a question that pertains to debt to income ratios in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to answer you directly in the comment section. Maximum number of units that is allowed on the VA loan program with Navy Federal is going to be 4 units. You could purchase a single unit, duplex, triplex, or fourplex. And you must intend to occupy the home as your primary residence, whether you're purchasing a 2-unit, 3-unit, 4-unit, or single unit at the time of origination when it comes to obtaining a VA loan with Navy Federal. So no second homes or investment properties are going to be allowed at the time of origination. The maximum loan limit is going to be as follows. For a 1-unit property, you're looking at a maximum loan limit of $806,500. For a 2-unit property, you're looking at a maximum loan limit of $1,032,650. For a 3-unit property, you're looking at just above $1.2 million. And for a 4-unit property, you're looking at just above $1.5 million. And anything above these loan limits is going to be considered a VA jumbo loan program. And VA jumbo loan programs have different qualifications and guidelines that pertain to loan to value ratio, down payment, and FICO score requirements. Now let's go into the closing costs that pertain to the VA loan program with Navy Federal. Now, closing costs on VA loans with Navy Federal are going to be pretty standard in comparison to other loan programs out there. So you're going to see closing cost items on a closing disclosure like appraisal fees, settlement and closing cost fees, notary fees, inspection fees, lender title insurance, owner's title insurance, prepaids, homeowner's insurance, and property taxes. However, in this video, I'm going to be talking about 2 particular closing costs that differ from other loan programs. And those closing cost fees are going to be a loan origination fee, which is going to be 1% of your overall loan amount, and a funding fee, which is going to be 1.75% of your overall loan amount. So let's start with the 1% origination fee with Navy Federal. Now this is going to be standard on all of their mortgages with Navy Federal, and that's going to be, again, calculated at 1% of the overall loan amount. So if you find a home and that home costs $300,000, then 1% of $300,000 is going to be 3%. Or if you find a house that costs $500,000, then 1% of $500,000 is going to be $5,000, and that's going to be your origination fee when it comes to closing on a home purchase. Now the great thing about Navy Federal is that the origination fee of 1% can be waived for an increase of 0.25% of your overall interest rate in order to waive the 1% origination fee with Navy Federal. So if you're looking to save in out-of-pocket costs as opposed to paying that 1% origination fee at closing, you could obtain a slightly higher interest rate on your home loan for the duration of your home loan as opposed to paying that 1% origination fee at closing. So an example of this would be if you are quoted a 6% fixed rate APR or interest rate on your home loan, as opposed to obtaining and closing with a 6% interest rate, you would obtain an interest rate of 6.25% on your home loan at the time of origination. So that is the first closing cost fee that you would see that differs from other loan programs. And the second closing cost fee that you would see that differs from other loan programs is going to be the VA loan funding fee, factored at 1.75% of the overall loan amount. Now this fee would be calculated just like your origination fee. So 1.75% on a $300,000 purchase would be $5,250 if you are looking to purchase a home that costs $300,000. However, if you're looking to purchase a home that costs $500,000, 500,000 times 1.75% is $8,750. And again, this fee would be shown on your closing disclosure and attached or added to your other loan costs or your other closing costs. And the great thing about Navy Federal and their VA loan program is that you could finance this loan cost into your interest rate. So just like the origination fee, you could opt for a slightly higher interest rate as opposed to paying the $8,750 at closing. Now, if you want to learn more about VA loan closing costs, comment the word VA loan closing costs in the comment section below, and then I'll make a separate video that pertains to VA loan closing costs. Now, who's eligible for a VA loan with Navy Federal? So service members who have 90 consecutive days of active service time during wartime is eligible, as well as service members who have 181 days of active service time during peacetime, as well as individuals who have more than 6 years with the National Guard or the Reserves, and a surviving military spouse who hasn't remarried could also be eligible for a VA loan. Now, the surviving spouse must have been married to a qualified service member who has died in the line of duty or as a result of a service-related disability. Now, in order to show your eligibility for a VA loan program, you must have a certificate of eligibility as well as a copy of your DD-214. For more information about the eligibility requirements for a VA loan, I will put a link directly to the Department of Veterans Affairs in the description box below. Now, what are some of the benefits of a VA loan program in comparison to other loan programs? One, you'll have lower mortgage interest rates in comparison to other loan programs. Number two is going to be the down payment requirements. Again, for VA loan programs, you could put zero money down or 0% down for your first or next acquisition. Number three, there is going to be no private mortgage insurance required on VA loan programs. Number four, you could have a max seller contribution of up to 4% of the overall purchase amount. And this is essentially seller credit that you could use for your down payment and other closing costs when it comes to originating a VA loan. Number five, it's going to be easier for you to file for forbearance when it comes to being deployed or not being able to keep up with your mortgage in comparison to other loan programs. And number six, you can use your VA benefits multiple times, not just once. So if you're looking to purchase a second, third, or fourth home and you intend to occupy that home as your primary residence, then you could still apply for a VA loan with zero money down as long as the previous VA loans have been refinanced or paid off completely. Now, another benefit and bonus when it comes to Navy Federal's VA loan program is that you could receive up to $9,000 cash back after you close on your home with an assigned real estate agent that is partnered with Navy Federal. Now, this is free to you. All you have to do is sign up right here. I will put the link in the description box below. But again, if you're looking to purchase a house and you use a Navy Federal assigned real estate agent, then you could qualify for up to $9,000 cash back. And the great thing about this website here is that if you plug in your your purchase amount, then it will show you exactly how much money you will receive cash back after you close on your property. So if you buy a house that costs $300,000, then you will receive $1,825 cash back. If you purchase a home that costs $500,000, then you will receive $3,225 cash back. And if you buy $1 million property with Navy Federal and use their VA loan program and you partner with one of their assigned real estate agents or real estate partners, then you will receive $6,000 cash back on a $1 million home purchase. All right, guys, that concludes this video. Hopefully you found it valuable. If you did, do me a favor and smash that thumbs up so that YouTube knows that this is good content and can be shared and distributed to more people just like us. And if you haven't done so already, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. And again, my name is Art Smith, MLS number 2013410. If you have any questions that pertain to VA loans, Navy Federal, or anything that has to do with personal or real estate finance, drop your questions in the comment section below. I carve out some time every single day to answer all of the questions that are posted in the description box or comment section below. So be sure to comment below with any questions that you may have. Other than that, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye for now.